How do you know you're picking the right puppy? I mean, that's really important. German Shepherds live like 10, 12, even 15 years sometimes. Picking the right puppy is really important. And I'm just going to give you some tips about how to pick the right puppy. It's not hard. A lot of people have their way. Well, I want the puppy to pick me. Okay, let's talk about that. Often when you pick a puppy that comes towards you first, oh, this one picked me. Often, if you are a kind of a, maybe let's say you're an older, retired, about to get your last dog kind of person, and you come out and there's the puppies and the one that comes to you, he or she picked me, yeah, I want this one. That might be the most active puppy in the whole litter. And what you really need is the one that's going over there and lying down and just kind of like being cool, calm, and collected. That might be the best personality of the puppy for your home's personality, okay? In a litter of puppies, especially German Shepherd puppies, that's kind of my thing. In a litter of puppies, let's say there are 7 puppies. One of them or 2 of them could be really active. I mean, one of them could kind of be a bully. And usually one of them is really laid back. I mean, when I walk into a puppy apartment, I have puppy apartments, I call them. When I walk into the puppy apartment, I mean, you can quickly see this one is really active. That one is, hey, daddy, how are you? You know, laid back. Plus, at 3.5 weeks old, when I start hand feeding them, boy, you can tell a lot at that point. Which ones are more active, which ones are more laid back. Now, what I advise people to do, if they can, if the breeder is involved in picking the puppy because you can't go there and observe the puppies, and I'm going to tell you how to observe them and when to observe them. If you can't do that, the breeder, you need to trust the breeder enough to learn the personality of your home so that they pick the personality for your home that's the puppy's same type personality. If you're that retiree, early 60s, getting my last dog, I've got a little frou-frou dog and I want another German Shepherd. I've had 3 in my life. I love them, you know. Or maybe you're a 30-year-old couple in Utah that likes to hike and climb mountains. You want an active puppy. You know, the different home personalities. You with me? So get the breeder to know the personality of your home and your activity level so that they can pick the puppy's personality that matches your home's personality. Okay, there's that. Then, if you can go and observe the litter of puppies around 6 weeks old, 5.5, 6, 6.5, maybe 7, but around 6 weeks of age, what I have learned is after puppies eat a meal, they are really active for about 25 minutes. And then after about 25 minutes, they all just fall out. They're just like, and they're done for about 2 or 3 hours. So if you can go to visit the puppies to pick your puppy, then you want to go there, you want to try to arrange it so that you go there right before they eat, watch them eat, and then watch them when they're really active for those 25 minutes, and you'll get to see some personalities. You'll get to see that laid back puppy that's just kind of like, no, yeah. And then you'll get to see the bully. I mean, you'll see the personalities in that 25 minutes. It will be pretty obvious. And whatever you do, don't pick from a picture or a little video they send to you. That pictures don't tell personality. He or she might be cute. Oh, well, that one's cute. This is the one that I want. You want a laid back, low-key personality, and you pick the one that's the most active in the bunch from a picture. Don't do that. Don't do that. I had somebody do that one time years ago. This person wanted a big female. She wanted a big female that was laid back. And I put the pictures up on the website back when I was doing this. And she said, I don't want the one you picked out. I want that one. I said, whoa, 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 whoa. You wanted big and laid back. The one you're talking about in the cute little picture, cute little face, that's a little girl that is active. Are you sure? As a matter of fact, I was really hesitant, but I let her have what she wanted. That lady called me every 2 weeks for about 3 months. This dog, she's this. I said, hup, 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 hup. You wanted big and low key. You picked a picture. You picked small and active. And it doesn't fit your home. Of course, the puppy grew up and settled down and all that, but she had to go through, a tough 6 months. And, you know, I mean, I don't usually allow people. That's the only time I've let somebody convince me that they want that picture, not that picture. No. We're not doing that. So pick the right personality of puppy that will fit your home's personality. Get your breeder to work with you on that. And if you're not convinced that they're in that with you, they're not for you. You hearing me? If you're not convinced that breeder understands what we're talking about right here and is not willing to say, yeah, I know exactly, I'll pick out just the right one that fits your home. Important. Now, if you just got a puppy or you're going to be getting a puppy, get my younger puppy training system. I'm not here to sell stuff. I'm here to help you. But a lot of people around the world, I get a lot of calls and emails, and they said, would you please do a video series of everything you do when you raise a puppy because your adult dogs are amazing. I was like, ooh, that was going to be hard. It was going to be very expensive, but I did it. I have over 2,000 students all over the place, and they love it. And they have turned their puppies into champions. Even though they may not know zero when they got the puppy, they didn't know much of anything, they turned into their puppy's hero. So, and I had this happen. People all around the world were emailing me some couple of years later, and they said, oh, I've got a 10-month-old, a 16-month-old, a 20-month-old dog. Never really trained it when it was little, and now it's big, powerful, and out of control. What do I do? So I had to do an older puppy training system. I got a female, and when she was 10 months old, I had not even trained her to sit. And we documented the very first training sequence and all the future training sequences and turned her into a champion. Oh, she was awesome. And she is the talent figure in the older puppy training system. What an outstanding animal she turned into and did not know anything at 10 months old. So if that's you, older puppy training system. Again, my phone number's in there. You can call me if you want to, 7 days a week. You're not bothering me. You can call me, and if I miss your call, I'll call you back. So there's that. Watch more videos. Leave some comments. Tell us about your German Shepherd story or your puppy story or whatever's going on in your life. Thank all of you from all of us. Charles Miller, GermanShepherdMan.com.